It looks like it's working alright. I'm using the G2 in Half-Life Alyx. I'm using the built-in microphone in everything. And I'm actually watching my desktop now to start this recording, because it's super easy in Windows Mixed Reality to access your desktop or your web browser. So yeah, I really like that, but Mixed Reality have a lot of problems. I have experienced the X570 motherboard problem. I had to switch from USB-C to a USB-A. There's an adapter included. I'm running Half-Life Alyx and it crashes like crazy. And this game apparently requires 6 gigabyte of GPU RAM. And I think that is part of the problem. Now I forgot what it was to do here. And I think that Mixed Reality or something is using too much memory, alright, for this game to work correctly. So I'm running a 2080 graphics card which has 8 gig of GPU memory, and this game requires 6, so it should be no problems. But then you have Mixed Reality, and I'm using Nvidia Open Broadcaster, which takes another gigabyte, and Windows use like 500 to 800 megabytes and stuff like that. And that will cause, I'm guessing that is the cause of the problem. So now I'm running in Half-Life Alyx in half resolution mode, Steam VR set to 50%, texture set to low, the rest is set to medium, and I'm hoping that this will go well. Let me double check my desktop here, my recording. It's super easy, so nice. And it does look smooth even in recording, so hopefully this won't crash, because then, well, then you won't be watching this. But I think there is some kind of bug there with Half-Life Alyx, that when it runs off of GPU memory, it basically crashes my whole computer system. Everything locks up, freezes, and what should happen is that it should start stutter like crazy. But what I've also done is I swapped my Half-Life Alyx installation from HD to NVMe drive, a PC Gen 3 drive. That's why the loading was super quick here. Really nice. Should have probably have run it all the way. I've also increased my system page file, because when the game runs off of GPU memory,
it got a bit messy back there, but we did get Dad back.
Yeah.
What?
That's probably gonna draw some attention. Not probably, actually. It's definitely drawing attention. Look, they're looking for you now, okay? So just be careful.
So yeah, when the system runs off of GPU memory or the game, what should happen is that it's...
If we can get this
Come
weapon,
on.
we could change things forever.
Yeah.
Can you be quiet when I try? So when a game uses all your GPU's memory, VRAM, it should then start using system memory, and obviously the game is going to be super slow because system memory is slower than GPU memory, and in worst case scenario it's also going to swap all the way to your page file. So that's why increasing everything could probably make, Half-Life Alyx not crash, but it should start stutter like crazy or go really slow. But I have had no slowdowns. It's just the game, especially when loading a new area, it just crashes my entire computer. And if this happens again, I'm just gonna give up on Half-Life Alyx. I can see the greatness in the game, everything, but it's not my top game. I prefer more action. There's a lot of sneaky stuff here that bores me, but it's a great game when it comes to handling and everything, and the tracking have been really nice. I'm using 1.2 volt batteries, which is not advised. You should rechargeable. You should use 1.5 to 1.6 rechargeable, but tracking seems to be real fine, so.
If
Look, I know we've only been working together for a few hours now, but I want you to know I'm proud of you. Okay, you're under a lot of pressure here.
Wow. Russ.
So much pressure, in fact, that I hesitate to even bring it up. But I did notice that when you reached out for your father's hand, had he actually grabbed it, his grip would have crushed all the delicate sensors in the Russells.
Ah. Okay.
Totally understandable, and would have been worth it, by the way, in this case.
Right.
Having said that, I have a hard time imagining another situation where that would have been the case. And much like your father, the Russells are priceless. Okay, so just, moving forward.
Russ, I promise your gloves are safe with me.
Yeah, so far the tracking is really solid. It definitely sometimes, if you're holding your hands and then put them straight down and look straight forward, it's going to stop tracking. But to me, I can't see the hands flying away, and they track immediately when I raise them. Putting my hands a little bit to my side, on the other hand, seems to make the tracking being picked up by the side cameras a little bit more better. Or you can use, as someone said, the Raptor grip that I'm actually using very often when you take your hands in a slight angle, not straight forward down, but in a little bit of an angle. And to me, that's actually how I mostly, have my hands here. So I don't seem to have a problem with that, but I like to kind of drop them to my side sometimes, because it gives you a little bit more of a resting position. So, but most of the time I'm using this in the Raptor grip. So throwing has been awesome. Double-handed here with the occlusion here, I haven't had no problems. Cocking the gun in this one here, you can start hitting your rings unless you start getting muscle memory that like, okay, now I can just, don't try. You need to get some muscle memory and you can get it done. But the rings are definitely big for this type of game. So, I'm gonna try like Pavlov and stuff like that, and we're probably gonna see that I'm gonna have more of a problem then, unfortunately. Is this the right way? I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, maybe... Right, that's the way to go. There we go. So I don't get VR sickness, that's why I'm using this smooth turning and everything. I can see some kind of strange sometimes. I will probably need maybe a card here. And I'm not using any room scale or boundaries. I'm just using seated free movement, so I can just run straight into my computer. That's why I'm trying to stand on this edge that you can't see, but I have a bit of an edge on my feet, and I'm gonna try to get this kind of circular jug, rug. Jug, that's nice. Yeah, you see, when you memorize in your head that you have big annoying rings, not annoying really, but there are big rings here in the waist, you can learn how to cock your guns easy, and it becomes much better. But this game, when it's working, it's really absolutely gorgeous and nice. And it's still, this is Steam VR and 50%, and it still looks like one of the best screens that I've encountered, the image quality in VR. So I like that you can quickly move. I don't know if I'm gonna need this or not. Maybe, maybe not. And even on low settings, it's still very nice. Can you guys get out of my way for just a little bit here? Oh god, I hate that one. It says like this.
One left.
Come on. Those are so annoying. They have this really like... That's bad.
Had a chance.
What the fuck? Like, those are so annoying. Can I? Hello? Of course that one got past. Hello? It's so annoying, you have to shoot them when they jump at you. They jump weird,
Dad
really
said he stole
weird.
some files about this weapon.
Well, when it comes to combined data encryption,
You're my
Eli's
guy?
your guy.
Oh,
Systems, robotics, networks, I can make short work of those.
but not data encryption.
Might as well
I'm
be an
guessing I
alien
need
language.
this one.
Well, it is an alien language. Anyway, look, Eli's your guy.
So I wasted all my shotgun ammo because of those annoying ones. Is this the right one? No. Huh. And I have the red one. And that's not the way. Can I? I'm guessing not. Right? Okay. "90 shots. I wanted to get into the other room. I wonder how you're supposed to do that. Huh. Oh well. So you can press. Go that way. The clock is 11:16. I can play for a maximum of 30 more minutes, so... I seem a little bit tall. I need to sometimes check my floor just that, but it works. I have no idea if I should bring this with me.
Look out the window.
Holy crap. That's gotta be the vault.
Yeah. Your dad didn't mention it was floating.
So even if we make it there, we still have to get up to it.
Oh, the cables! Look at all the cables attached to it. All we have to do is follow them.
And break whatever's at the other end.
And down comes the vault. Simple, easy to follow. Yeah, I like this plan.
Oh, so if you keep this one and we go back, do I get... Whoa, sorry. Can I, that would be freaking awesome, to be quite honest. Hello? What the fuck? I hate this one. It is so annoying. so annoying, you have to hit that. Fuck it. Where are they? Can you get the fuck away from me? What the fuck? Oh god, that is so bad. I hate this reflex sight. Okay, that's one.
Have you
And
heard any Combine chatter about Dad escaping?
No, nothing. It's all about sending reinforcements into the quarantine zone.
On the plus side, that means Dad is still on his way back to you.
Can
We've
I?
heard if they recaptured Eli Vance.
And on the downside,
Getting to the vault isn't going to get any easier.
Let's see, can I? No, okay, we're going down here. Maybe I messed something up here. Or am I back now? I am, good. So let's see, which one was it? Can I not? Thank you, move it.
Ooh, grenades.
Back. Oh, okay, so I can. I can only have one. How does this work? Oh, okay.
Good. Total waste of grenade.
worth it.
Agreed.
Oh, alright. Yeah, throwing is so much better in this game, just like MRTV and others said, but I think I prefer a little bit of some kind of underthrow here. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go this way, I guess. I guess I was. I could have picked up and carried 2 grenades, I guess.
Heads up, zombie. Look out.
Hello. Woo! Boom, shakalaka. Yeah, it is so, as I said, this is an awesome game that I think that if you are like using VR, you should have tried it. I prefer faster, but this is definitely a great game, no doubt about it, and it runs really smooth. Oops, sorry. I wanted that one. Can I? Well, almost. Ah, okay. Just trying to make sure I have enough grenades when I get down there, I'm guessing. Alright, here we can go down. Peeking if I missed anything. I would like to have a toggle of holding, to be quite honest.
Last show.
No? Oh, sucked. So are we going left or right? I guess doesn't matter. But, oh, we're right. We can go here and check this place. Yeah. You really are rewarded for exploring. Really nice. Let me just quickly. 12:24. Time seems to fly every time I play, so I need to be extra careful because I have some obligations, but it seems to be going so far so good. Hopefully then I can continue to stream the game, because even if I don't, that fucking son of a bitch, because even if I don't, you know, like a lot of the sneaky parts of this game, I see, you know, the greatness of the game and I do want to experience it. Though probably the Jeff part is going to bug the shit out of me. So hopefully you are not gonna... You can be prepared for it if you're gonna watch me, how I'm gonna be so absolutely annoyed of that part, since I am a serious Sam type of guy. Run and gun, jump, dodge, move, matrix stuff. Right, that, like throwing is really nice. Like compared to the previous ones, it's just a lot much better. It just is. It is so much better. Like there is no question about it. So I did get that dude, but oh right, I want that resin. So we need to go. Oh, that's blown up. Blown up.
Hey, on the monitor, Combine.
I see him.
Excuse me. Oh. Alright. Let's do a quick save here. But yeah, I think this game has some issue with... Definitely has... Can't... Get the fuck away, man. So, do I want a grenade? Do I want a health station? Or do I want a quick... I think I need... No? Need this one, yeah. That's sad, but I think that's a better option. But I'm loving my G2, to be quite honest. There are crazy bugs, that is for sure, but like overall it's just so crazy. It is definitely so absolutely insanely crazy, the visuals and everything. Come on. But you know, Half-Life, all of this puzzling is definitely okay. Can I? Yes, I see that. What? Hello? Yeah, sometimes this... Can I... What? Wow, yeah, this game sometimes is just really, really getting me. All the bugginess and some of the puzzlings and... Hello? Hello? Okay, so it is this one that is missing. There we go. Like this one, so like for me it just seems to ruin the pacing of the game. But I can see a lot of people enjoying this. It doesn't make the game bad or anything, so... Can I remove that one? I don't want that one. Can I remove it? No. Bullet reservoir, blah blah blah. I cannot do nothing. Laser sight probably was better. Reflex sight is shit, so don't use that. Really not that good. I'm gonna get double shot. Oh, I could go with the laser sight for this one. But I need a double shot, I believe. As I don't have to fire a second shot. Exactly, yeah. That is good. But like over the head and everything, no problem so far. The only thing with tracking that I've ever noticed was, you know, when I'm holding them straight down, and then sometimes I could see them not working, but like, or if I bring my, you know, my controller all the way up to my head VR headset, then it wasn't tracking. Yeah, sure, I get it. But like other than that, the tracking is for games like this is spot on. I'm gonna be, as I said, trying more, because I do understand that there is this one's been used. Oh, maybe not. Oh, alright. Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. Let's do a save here. A little bit more. But I can highly recommend this game. Wow, that hurt. Oh, you dead. And I'm almost dead too. Well, shit happens. Party naked. I'm guessing there's health in here, right? No? Yeah, there's a health station. Can I? Seem to be something. Can I? No, nothing. Right. Nothing more, nope. Nothing. I think it's a good place to very soon here stop it so that you can... So I don't risk crashing the game or anything. This is a good place for it. Interesting. And the bindings and everything works for this one. Don't want that, don't want the alarm here. So don't go up. Okay. There we go. And then you wanna do that one. There you see. It's a good thing to pre-check, but I watched the game before, and so that's how I know stuff like this, you know, to check stuff beforehand. Hey, come on, don't be like that. It's a little bit finicky, this one. Might definitely be the controller for this one. I'm not sure, to be quite honest. I just think this is boring as boring stuff, so because it doesn't seem like it's tracking there, that's messing everything up. 1135. Right, we're gonna need this one soon. Put you there. But it is fun, you don't need a lot of buttons for this to work. Which I really enjoy. That it seems very, you know, a lot of things are very intuitive. Definitely. It's just the pacing and some of the incorporation puzzle that doesn't really... that I don't really love that much. So let's summarize here, because I'm gonna feel this is a good place before crashing, because often when I load a new area, it's when crashing happens. So if you get crashing with Half-Life Alyx in G2, use textures to low, it's still gonna look good. Steam VR resolution to 50% is still gonna look really good and sharp in this headset, so any game that's demanding, just set your Steam VR resolution to 50%. And then make sure you have system page file on. Either let Windows have it automatically, you know, configure, or set it to 16 gig to allow for 16 gig page file. Seems to be working pretty good. If you can, make sure your game is on an SSD or better. The loading times on hard drive is really not fun, so anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna quit here so the game doesn't crash out. It's a really solid experience. It's not super fast, and that's good if you're new to VR and you have teleportation options, or, you know, snap turning, and you have lots of options. I have no problem with, you know, aiming down sight in this game. No problem with like the tracking. As I said, it's only if I take my hands like straight down, looking straight ahead, they, you know, will not track. They use trade-off tracking, but they, you know, I bring them back up. I don't even see, I only see it like once. Or if you take your, now here, just close to, like, even I'm almost straight up against my headset, and it's still tracking. There it lasted a little bit, but like you don't do like this, you know. You're gonna do like this. You should do it like this, you know, like this, a little bit extended, and now it's tracking, no problems. And the shakiness, that is me. There's no like smoothing for good and bad. So the more steady you are on your hand, the smoother the tracking is gonna be. Two-handed, no problems. You can use different, you know, many comfortable things. I don't think this game really needs it, but you can. This one is the only one that has, you know, problem with like reloading here. You can still...
3 shells left.
This, but if you don't, if you remember to not go all the way, you know, to it, or like, you know, you're gonna get muscle memory. So if you just, it's gonna snap, and it's gonna be fun to try this in other. It's gonna be fun to try this ones in in other games like Pavlov and stuff like that, so... Oh, sorry, I need to do that. Oh, sorry, need to do that. It's, yeah, there's just no problem for me in tracking. Throwing and everything. It's absolutely amazing for this one. I can still see like if you're pro Beat Saber like you want it, but if you just want good tracking and the best visuals and awesome audio, I'm super happy with this. Like when I had G1 and like the previous, there's always been something that I felt like, oh man, can it not be better? Or like, damn it. For this one, I see myself keeping this one till there is something like really big happening, like, I don't know, if you get some awesome hand tracking or, you know, stuff like that, or if there is a headset that like really pushes the visuals, because this needs to be a big step for me to want to change from this headset. Previously it hasn't been that. Now there definitely, it needs to be like something big needs to be happening for me to be, and this is Steam VR resolution, and like the details you can see, like the condense capacitors, the hearts and everything is so crazy. And this is, like I said, 50% Steam VR resolution I'm running now. You can see the zip tie here, the details of the gun, you can see the small dents. You can even see like the copper wiring here going in the gloves, the sight here, the rings. Like, it is awesome. But I'm gonna end this video so it doesn't crash. I can upload it. I'm gonna stream this more today on my Twitch, and hopefully it won't crash. And then, you know, it's gonna be interesting because I wanna finish this even if it isn't my like favorite game. Still, my favorite game is Doom VFR. Well, Serious Sam 3 in VR, and then Doom VFR when it's not crashing and when there's not puzzles. So even occlusion people have said is really bad, but like, I don't know, seems to... It's gonna be fun to see Pavla. I'm not gonna do online then, but I'm gonna try with bots and everything, but like, I can't seem to really get this tracking is shit feeling. And this is, as I said, I'm using 1.2 volt batteries, rechargeable. That is not optimal for the G2. I don't know, people are saying that this is so bad that it's not even usable for anything. Is this Carl Gosling? You seem like a good guy, but like, dude, something is wrong with your setup, your computer, your G2. Like, you cannot say that this isn't working. You cannot. And the tracking of the headset here and everything, and like the field of view is narrow, but what I can see is so sharp. Like, I can see the sign here of the, when I'm glancing, I can see the kind of warning for high voltage, and I can see the text here, and then I can, like, you know, serial number, Volvo, NeutroCat, date, box, can neutral voltage, neutral amps, box type, like everything. And, you know, I can glean, I can see the say warning, lane. It feels just so natural. Like, there is a spot that is smaller in the middle, but it fades super smooth and natural, so you don't notice it unless you are in virtual desktop and reading like a web page. Then I can see, oh, this then the text are really sharp, and here it starts to blur a little bit, and then here it gets like I can't really read it at the edge of the screen. But this is it's amazing. Sebastian Ang, you know, people are, you know, saying like he's HP shell he's bought, but I get what he's saying when I'm standing here. The colors, the clarity, the tracking is more than good enough. It's awesome. And the audio, I have actually in Windows control panel, I boosted 3 decibel of the frequency below 75, and that gives it, even for movies like listen less of oomph in the lower, really, really satisfying. One movie that I really like is the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, and the music and everything, the guitar riff, they was so heavy in this with these headphones, because people said that the sound as it's just mediocre, but my Sennheiser HD6XX they aren't bad phones, and a lot of people have used them for mixing music and stuff like that. And this one sounds, a little bit sharper, and that's good for this type of off-ear and that. And a little bit more distinct when it comes to the bass. A little more like it's definite. Like when you hit the bass drum, it more like dish. And the Sennheiser a little more like little bit. And it's very subtle, but there is. But for pure movie watching and stuff like that, these headphones are amazing. The screen, if you're gonna get into, they aren't the best. It's not the end. It is the black level. It is just like a mid-range IPS panel. When I was in this game in the dark scenes, definitely you can see this LCD limitation. But I take that over. I prefer that over having a less sharp image. Yeah, stop rambling. I'm going to ramble more in other videos. If you watch all the way here, thank you. You can, request stuff. Not pure like FOV stuff, or don't request, oh, try this, then you can like break it. I'm not trying to break the tracking, I'm just trying to experience the games, and when it breaks, in my experience, that's when I want to point it out, like I did in this. When you're down here, they can stop sometimes, and if you bring it all the way here, it can kind of like stop tracking. But other than that, I haven't noticed anything about the tracking in this game. 6-stop field wheel, everything works. I can turn 360 degrees and everything. So yeah, awesome. So comment if you want about games or experience and stuff like that, or levels, or if you want my impressions, thoughts or something, so stuff. But don't tell me like do this, then you can break it. I wanna just experience the games and stuff, and when it breaks, I wanna point it out. So yeah, hope you enjoy this. I'm gonna bring up the nice little Steam VR, Windows Mixer menu, and I'm gonna watch my desktop here. I can see my OBS now, so that it works. I'm gonna stop the recording from within VR. It really is nice when it's working.